Over the past 5 years, AGC has been trying to reach more students. And when the idea of this Educator Externship came up, we thought, well, now there's a group of people that will be in front of 100 to 150 students each day, and it was a no-brainer to start it up and make it a success.
An educator externship is where an educator comes into the program for close to 2 weeks and does a round robin, so to speak, with different employers, different contractors of different specialties. For instance, my company is a general contractor, and we went over the office careers, and then the next day they could go to another contractor and learn about the project management side of things. And then from there they could go to the specialty contractors where they're learning about electricians or about sheet metal workers, and just continue to go through the process to figure out, wow, look at all these careers, and doing the job shadows are huge.
Well, watching the reactions of the teachers as they learned about our industry was really rewarding for all of us. And we know that their excitement will transfer to the students throughout the entire year.
I have seen all of the lesson plans that have come out of the externships past 2 years, and they're amazing. They are looking at different ways of teaching the students about the industry, and there were a lot of aha moments where they thought, you know, I think Bill would be perfect for this kind of job, or they were already making those connections with students they knew, and it was just awesome being able to be part of bringing that light to them.
This whole 2 weeks has been incredible. I've learned about all the different pathways students can take to have a successful career, make good money. A lot of these programs don't require any college degrees.
What I'm looking for from the program is the opportunity to make connections with employers that are really doing the job. I want to know and hear what they felt was important that I should be sharing with my students. So then that way when my students show up at their door looking for a job, they're ready for that.
Where I could steer my graduating seniors into electrical, sheet metal, carpentry, pipe fitters, a whole host of different things where they have the opportunity to make a good living without necessarily going to college.
I saw some applications that I could bring into my trade class, or estimating projects that I could possibly use in financial algebra, as well as in my senior advisory that I teach. I think that it would be really useful to just bring in the information about different apprenticeships out there and wages and what requirements for each trade.
Really what the people are looking for is those soft skills. Can the students show up on time? Are they dependable? Are they reliable? Are they hardworking?
You know, as a teacher, we talk about how important it is to have complete sentences. Well, now I have, you know, general contractors who emphasize it's important to have complete sentences.
I get asked about every day in the classroom, when am I ever going to use this? Why are we learning this? Really excited now I can go back to my students and say, I just visited about 12 different companies, and every single one of them told me that the number one thing they need is math. They gotta know math. They gotta have their math coming in the door.
You know, I think it was interesting to be on site of some construction. You see a variety of different types of fields brought together to create projects. And I think you could see consistently across the field, a lot of the workers really took a lot of pride in their work. Their hard work was rewarded with very high pay, which I think perhaps some of our kids aren't aware of.
5 years ago, I had no idea how it was going to grow. I have 7 apprentices now, and so every year for the next 7 years, I will be turning an apprentice into a journeyman.
We've definitely seen a disconnect between having the message promoted that a career in construction is okay. I think that the only way we're really going to make those connections between industry and education is to expose teachers and counselors to the industry directly. And I can't think of a different way or a better way than the externships to do that.